We all know the pros want to get rid of the gold knockdown shield, or at least a major nerf, or at least a rework for it. But wait until you see what they want reworked or nerfed, possibly removed. I doubt removed, but most likely reworked or nerfed in today's video. Also, in last video, I told you about the mole rat in Respawn, someone who's actually working at Respawn or EA, maybe even a YouTuber who's gained access through like the creator program, who's leaking out information way earlier. Just today, they leaked out some other stuff, and there are some big changes coming to Apex with a level cap increase, you know, new legend classes. Some of you even made some good points in the comments on last video thinking that they're doing it on purpose, and I'll talk about that in just a bit. Don't forget, we're giving away a Valk heirloom. You guys know the drill. Comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm only picking people that are subscribed. I'm also picking another Valk heirloom winner for someone who uses my code JMeyels at Glytch Energy. Check out any one of the orders that were made from May the 26th or 28th, I believe, all the way through the end of June. So good luck. Also, many of you have been asking me what's my favorite flavor. You got to mix Rainbow Magic and Sour Bomb. It's literally Sour Rainbow Magic. It's the best flavor that there possibly can be. And Granny's Grenades is a close second. Just make sure you get your 25% off using my code. Link down below. So you guys know the drama between the pros. There's casuals that hate the pros, casuals that love the pros, pros that hate the casuals, and pros that agree with some of the casuals. Well, listen, we all know that they're trying to get the gold knockdown removed, or at least reworked, maybe even nerfed. This all happened last week, and then many people started to revert to talk about bugs in the game, and then PvP was making sure you did not forget about the gold knockdown shield. Say, look, the #1 bug in the game that needs to be fixed is when you knock all 3 players from a team, but somehow they don't die. Obviously trying to make sure that something is done about the gold knockdown. Obviously, one of the biggest obstacles for Apex is always trying to minimize the RNG in a skill-based game that's got millions of dollars on the line, especially with ALGS, and that's what mostly these pros are pushing for, is to have a more balanced game, a less RNG based game. At the end of the day, it is a battle royale. You're gonna have RNG. That's why I've always advocated for a multiplayer type game over battle royale, although I do enjoy Apex casually as a battle royale because I think battle royales are meant to be a little bit more casual. That's just my opinion. However, there's another item in the game that they may be looking to try to push for a nerf, maybe use their voice as a pro players or as influencers, try to nerf, maybe rework, maybe remove. I highly doubt remove, or at least the way that it works, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, the infamous Arc Star. He said you just died to no skill or RNG in Apex Legends, and then follow it up. I've been saying this for years. Arc Stars still need to be nerfed more. Now, in my personal opinion, this is one thing I actually do agree with, because I don't really think that the Watson type stun from an Arc Star explosion really makes a lot of sense. In my personal opinion, I think the stun should only happen if you hit a stick. Other than that, let's just make it like a normal Call of Duty Simtex. Make it just a sticky grenade that doesn't roll around like a frag does, and if you actually hit someone with it, it's just a regular grenade explosion. But if you're able to manage a stick with it, then let it be a stun. I'm definitely interested to hear your opinions about this one. It's always funny reading the comments on these though, because a lot of people are just instantly like, yo, pros complain, you guys just cry, you guys want everything removed, screw you. Obviously, I don't want this removed, but I do think the Arc Stars could use a rework. Another thing that needs a rework are all of the employees over at Respawn. They need to weed them out, apparently, because there is a mole rat amongst them all that is leaking out information, or if at least not a Respawn developer, it's at least a YouTuber, like someone big, or maybe even a Twitch streamer that actually has access to a lot of information. But my guess is that it's a Respawn developer who has developed a friendship or a relationship with Thornton Smash, because Thornton Smash has all of these inside sources that he talks about. He always you know, saying things like, I have the green light to say this. We talked about it in the last video, how it is a little weird because sometimes Respawn will actually go after people like this that are showing the leaks like this, and then they'll, you know, demonetize their channel or copyright strike them, whatever. However, a lot of times like this, it's kind of weird when they'll do that but not pay attention to the person who's actually making the leaks. They just assume it's a data miner, it's someone who's whatever. But this is not data mining. This is actually stuff that's been called out before it was even in the game files and has actually been accurate. And everything with this so far has been pretty much correct. The song to one of the gameplay trailers, the fact that the Nemesis AR was pulled at the last minute, Armed and Dangerous also getting confirmed a couple of days ago by Ezra after Thornton Smash had already talked about it for a couple of weeks over on his channel from an inside source that he said. So this inside source, obviously we believe it is a mole rat over at Respawn. So this inside source also told Thornton that there will be some new legend classes coming. So for instance, we got way too many legends. It's hard to really dumb them down into like 4 different classes: recon, support, assault, all this stuff. And some of these legends aren't really what they seem like. For instance, he made a good point that Mirage doesn't really feel like an assault character, and it definitely could use some more diversity in the classes. So those are coming, and also the level cap increase that looks to be coming. And it doesn't look like it's necessarily going to be a prestige system, but rather each legend will have their own level. You'll be able to grind to level 500 on each legend. So instead of just having level 500 on your account, you'll actually have Mirage level 500 or Pathfinder level 500. And while you're 500 on Pathfinder, you might be level 5 on Wraith or something like that. Now that, to me, I don't really know if that'll fix the problem, because people at the end of the day want to play their mains. They want to continue to play on their mains. There may even be more to the story than that, but that's just what it looks like on the surface. So I started reading the comments on last video, and I thought it was really interesting, some of the ideas that you guys came up with, because we started to wonder, why would a Respawn developer risk their job, his or her job, over, you know, giving out leaks to a YouTuber? Or also, why would someone who's gained the trust of Respawn or EA, maybe in the EA creator program, someone as big of a name as Asu or Rogue or something like that, someone who's actually a big well-known name, who's been established and been accepted into that EA creator program, why would they risk what they have to give out information to Thornton to actually, you know, promote on a YouTube video? Well, some of you actually made some really good points. And number one of the ideas was that Respawn is actually doing it on purpose, strategically, because it's bringing more hype to the game. And there's been no known issues of leaks actually harming the hype of the game. Many people say the leaks actually do amplify the hype of the game. Many people say it piques curiosity throughout the seasons, and even through the dull moments, it really helps you wonder what will be next in the game. So many people are saying, look, they're doing this on purpose. It totally makes sense for them to continuously allow this to go on. And notice how back in season 11, they were like copyright striking and banning people that were showing the playtest and all of that. And then now it seems like people are still showing it, but less people are getting punished for it. And I just wonder if maybe they've realized the leaks are actually helpful. They draw more attention, and there's actually proof for that. I mean, the last couple of seasons have been fully exposed, fully leaked out, and everybody has pretty much known everything before it was made public. And we've also seen through the Respawn developers posting on Twitter that the last couple of seasons have actually been the highest concurrent players of all time in Apex. So Apex is actually still drawing more active players than it ever has before, and the last couple of seasons have been fully leaked, fully exposed. And many of you made that great point that, look, Respawn may be saying, hey, this is actually beneficial for us. Let's just pretend that somehow the leaks keep getting out there, and then we'll just act like we had nothing to do with it. So I do think it is a weird idea to think that Respawn would purposely be doing this. However, it does make sense. I mean, the numbers add up that it is actually beneficial, so it is possible. It's definitely in the realm of possibility. I think many of you that commented that were probably onto something very good. However, if that is going on, it feels so out of the realm of possibility that it's actually allowed. That absolutely does not seem like something that EA would approve, and it seems more so along the lines that someone has basically said, hey, keep it on the down low, just go ahead and do it, but don't talk about it. On the other hand, you see a lot of people like Asu and Imperial How react to the leaks because they're not able to actually post them themselves, but if somebody else leaks it out, then they can go react to it on their stream or make a YouTube video about it. Maybe they see that they're getting more viewers when they do that, so maybe they're just passing along the information so that it comes back to them, and because they're a pro player, no one's ever going to expect them, so you don't have to worry about them. I don't know, I feel like both sides is definitely a far stretch, but we know that someone somewhere is leaking out information. I have no idea which one it is, but let me know which one you think it is down in the comment section below. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. It's Viridie, only positivity, and until the next time, I'll see you later, Gators. By the way, go Optic Texas today at the Call of Duty Toronto Major. Peace.